Bryce to stand. So I don't have to float anymore. Or sit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You don't have one, I guess, so...
I didn't realize you could float this whole time. I always thought I was standing on something.
Oh. You didn't know you could float?
No!
Whoa! Are you dreaming?
Am I?
Dreaming.
Maybe I'm dreaming.
That's a cool dream. Can I join you?
No? Take me! Take me!
Hello everyone! Welcome back to my Pokemon Master Quest reaction. Watching episode 35 today. Before we begin, please description below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all the good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, for £1, you get early access reactions to Pokemon and Boards episodes, as well as shout-outs in the description of every video. You also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball, and full-length reactions to all the shows.
Cool.
So check it out. What happened last time on Pokemon?
It was your favorite boy, Mr. Jiggly.
Jiggly was around.
Jiggly was around with a
So
little
was a
iggly,
singer who
iggly
could not
bus.
sing.
I wouldn't pay to go to a concert. I wouldn't pay good money. People pay good money for that. They enjoyed it, though, especially
They
the
were
guys
like,
there. They were
"Give
like,
it! Give it!" But Brock was doing a good show as well at
he
first.
was until he
Until
only
they
had
got-
one song. But, you know, he tried. I don't know why they couldn't just, you know, be like interval. But there was a lot of questions from that episode. It was a very odd episode.
Very weird.
Very fillerish.
Very fillerish. But we're on to the next adventure. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's begin.
Excited about getting closer to Blackthorn City and Ash's chance for his 8th badge, our heroes continue their journey through Johto with surprises around every turn.
Oh, is there a surprise in this water?
It's really beautiful.
Let's just stay here the whole day.
Let's check the guidebook. It's Lake Slowpoke, but commonly known as Lake Enlightenment.
There's
It's
no
gonna
lake
be
like
a
that.
Slowpoke
I wonder if the
episode.
lake
No,
lights
don't
up
say
or
that.
something.
Don't say such things.
No, Ash, he didn't say there was a lake with a light in it. He said Lake Enlightenment. Enlightenment? What's that?
A light in it.
I don't know.
Enlightenment means understanding, like when a riddle
It means
is
the
solved
all-seeing
and
eye.
truth is revealed.
The Illuminati.
It all sounds like a riddle to me. I guess I kinda get it and I kinda don't.
Let's just move on and wonder about it on the road.
They don't know what enlightenment means.
Well, maybe it's time that we enlighten them.
Oh.
Are they in the ground?
Prepare for trouble from under the ground.
They are under the ground.
With a deafening sound.
You guys?
No!
You usually don't show up so early in the day.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
So early in the day.
We've tried that old dig a hole and wait plan 100 times, and it only worked maybe 5.
First we dig the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Then we wait for you to come along.
And then we pop out.
But we could see the lump of the ground.
Yeah, brilliant.
I know, maybe you should dig a hole and just stay in it.
Oh!
Something to think about.
There's something
to think about.
Right, I'm back in your ball. Oh, now you've made it personal, so let's just settle this right here.
I'd love to.
If I, but wait. If I win, you stop stalking us.
Forever? There's no promises for that though. Oh? A referee.
I'll referee you guys.
Slowpoke.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I choose. Me and my friends are gonna do it right. You'll never see us run away from the fight. I'm on a master quest. I want the whole world to see. I believe I'm gonna be the very best. All I got to do is believe in me. Pokemon! Waiting for a shoulder to bite it, so he can evolve into a Slowbro.
I don't think it's planning on moving. Maybe Slowpoke feels sick.
Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon.
Dopey.
Slowpoke is always lost in thought, though no one knows what it's pondering.
Get lost, big brain. You're the ones trespassing. That happens to be Slowpoke's very favorite spot.
Yeah.
A nun!
Even if it is Slowpoke's favorite spot.
Brock, you can't date a
There's
nun.
nothing special happening there that Slowpoke can't do somewhere else.
Yes, he's right.
Besides, who might you be?
My name is Madeline, and I'm a
Madeline.
student training at the Slowpoke Temple.
I've never
right
heard
up the
anyone
road.
called Madeline.
Slowpoke Temple?
Yes, our lives are dedicated to pondering the meaning of existence, the same as this Slowpoke.
So they worship Slowpoke.
Existence.
But
Another
what's he
cult.
wondering about?
There's a lot of
cults in
cults.
this world.
For example, who are you, young man?
I'm
me?
Ash.
Who are you really? What is your true essence?
This is really weird.
Not sure about my essence, though.
Ode to Ash.
This creature's name is Slowpoke.
Right?
But remember that Slowpoke is just a name we humans invented, so what is its true inner self?
I mean, my mommy
know
gave me
that
my
I'm
name.
from Pallet Town.
As for me, whenever I think of myself, I just think of Misty.
But that's your name.
What is your sense of
And
self?
I like to think of myself as the young and handsome Brock from Flint City. Fun, loving, and available.
And what?
And available.
Well, prepare for trouble. But I still have yet to understand my presence here on our planet. I have spent the last 10 years of my life.
This is one of these
hoping
creepy
to reach
people.
enlightenment.
10 whole years?
That's way too
I'm
long.
concerned at all about the
That's as long as Ashley's been alive.
What's important is the step-by-step progress that I've made. Maybe you can come to my beloved temple and live and study right alongside me.
I mean, that's a
Or
bit
at
of a
least come for
commitment.
lunch.
There's no way, bro. We're not going with you.
Go. It's a very old temple, but thousands of people still come here for training.
Thousands?
Smoke everywhere.
Where are they then?
Why is it called the Slowpoke Temple?
Because there's slowpokes everywhere, Misty. Wow.
Regeneration. And hundreds of years ago,
Whoa, that guy has no face.
That's how enlightened he is.
Wow.
Right on this
He's so
There-
enlightened.
he has no sense of
that
self?
There is no light in
But he
his
doesn't have a
face.
face, yeah.
Slowpoke Temple. That statue stands at the very heart of this temple.
I think you're missing the point. I think you are worshipping Slowpoke, not looking for enlightenment.
It's definitely worship. Ew.
By the way, there was someone else studying here from Pallet Town.
Gary?
His dad?
A nice young man named Gary Oak.
Oh, his dad.
He was only interested in studying the most rigorous training possible, challenge training.
Hmm.
There's certainly
Now
no
Ash is
doubt
interested.
Gary will become an elite Pokemon trainer one
Wow.
day. So Gary did
But what is a
challenge
Pokemon?
training?
This is the place to ask it.
Yeah, right? They should ask them, what is a Pokemon Master?
What a shock.
Attaining enlightenment has nothing to do with being good or bad.
Oh.
You can stay here and
You can
So
be
we can be
an
evil.
absolute criminal and be here.
Sweet. Oh.
Oh, he has an itch.
Smack it. Ooh. Oh.
Wait a minute. You got an itch?
The purpose is to master one's mind and eliminate idle thoughts. Try it.
With been getting smacked though.
At all?
But I've got enough idle thoughts for at least the whole room.
That's for sure.
Togepi has lots of idle
Alright,
thoughts.
I'll do it.
He has lots of thoughts about the destruction of the world.
Pokemon Master, Pokemon Master, Pokemon Master. There he is! He's a master! Woo! Wait a minute. I just want to be friends with Pokemon. I don't want to be a master.
Awesome, I did it! Alright!
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, you were causing a bit of a ruckus there.
No!
Wait for
They're
me.
having some intense
Those are some
thoughts.
intense daydreams.
Well, that didn't go so well.
This stuff's a lot
They
harder
got
than
it.
I thought.
Right?
Ash, why don't we move on to the next step?
Pikachu and Togepi were great.
You'll be required to scrub and wax every inch of every
Okay,
This
manual
is-
labor.
I mean, this is just free labor.
That could take us forever.
They want free labor now. They saw that they were like, you
I
guys
mean,
suck.
they did feed them for free, but I mean, they didn't. This has kind of been sprung on them.
Well,
Okay.
Oh?
He's ready.
Well, I'm gonna go for it!
He's gonna run out of energy really
For
fast.
you?
Why, you...
perhaps you've heard the commonly used phrase, eat my dust.
I want to help clean too. We've had part-time jobs.
No way you'll be able to beat us in manual labor.
We've had part-time jobs.
I don't want to beat them. I want to beat Gary.
She said to take our time.
They're only doing one streak, by the way. They had to go back and forth for the rest of the floor. Whoa! Amazing! I can't even do that. That was incredible, Ash. That was beautiful.
Oh dear.
Excellent run, everyone! won. It was a great race. But take a look.
You only did one.
Very entertaining, but with all those missed spots, I hardly call it clean. So you'll have to do it all over again.
Again?
There's no time to rest. You have plenty of training yet to go once you're finished with this.
There's no time to rest.
There's been plenty of time for training. Who's that Pokemon?
Is that Noctowl?
It's Noctowl. Well done.
It's Noctowl!
That was a good one.
We're biding our time until the time is right to rob them of that gold.
When would the time be right? They're all asleep?
Of course. James and I'll make a plan. Are those fishing poles?
Yep, I guess we'll be fishing in the next phase of our training.
Oh,
Maybe we should all go together.
they're friendly today.
Oh, my back!
Are you okay? All of that cleaning really wore me out.
My aching everything!
There's no
They are
way
old.
we're in any condition to go fishing.
Aw, too bad. We're doing just fine. Guess it's 'cause we still have our youth.
That's what I mean. They're old.
Jace.
Wow!
He's still there.
An inch.
Oh, no, wrong.
Whoa, that Goldine's huge.
That's our dinner.
But it got away.
My dear, the goal is not to catch. The goal
You think the
is simply
Slowbro was trying to
fish.
catch a Pokemon?
It's trying to get a shoulder.
Time for me to show them what a water Pokemon master can do. Sit back and enjoy the show.
This is how she met Ash.
Not one bite. What's the deal?
My pole's as empty as I am.
If we're supposed to be
Oh,
training to fish,
he went with them?
We're not
Yeah,
getting
'cause remember he's supposed to be like pretending
Oh.
the game of trust.
He's like, see ya.
That Slowpoke's caught my most hated Pokemon, and I can't even catch a cold.
What's with you?
You can talk to Pokemon, so go down underwater and talk to him and find out why we're not.
Drown him.
She's just as big a nut as Jessie.
Same voice actress.
Check it out. This place is crawling with gobs of water Pokemon. Those water Pokemon down there can tell when someone's wanting to capture them, so they won't bite down on those fisherman's hooks.
But Slowpoke's catching anything that swims.
It's not a
Because he's
fisherman's
not.
Slowpoke has no interest in capturing any of those water
That's what he said.
Pokemon.
So you have to basically be like,
Slowpoke's just here
I'm not
to
gonna. I don't want to catch anything.
There's no catch.
I think we're going back to that idle mind thing again.
So that's what this
I think we're
training's
losing
all
the
about.
plot again.
That's right. You see, this Slowpoke has been working at this for many years. That right?
He's not working at anything, bro.
He's just chilling. Oh no, he evolved.
Wow, Slowpoke has got a shelter!
This is what enlightenment is.
What?
This
What?
is what evolving
In this
is.
case, shelter represents the hopes and dreams.
He's gonna evolve though, isn't he?
By trying too hard. By training its mind properly, Slowpoke was able to catch shelter.
Oh, they're
my
driving it.
We've swiped your
It
Oh,
was
it is hollow.
through.
They put a bike in the middle.
Built for two. Look, Jess, I'm enlightened.
Your god is coming for you.
Look out!
It's the statue! Who did this?
She knew.
It's a sealed.
what's that mean?
I bet it means Jesse and James.
Out of the way!
My god! Take me, god! There, see? Evolved. I knew it. That's how it works. And now he's a big boy.
Slowpoke evolved into a Slowbro.
So, ask me if I care.
Better move on, pancake!
Mega punch.
Confusion!
Or confusion.
On an inanimate object.
Well, confusion in the show tends to just do whatever you want, psychically.
I see that.
Oh,
Now, Slowbro, send our statue back to where it came from.
this thing is God now.
I knew exactly
God
what it meant
showed us the
when
way.
Slowpoke finally caught that shelter.
That's what God looks like right there.
That's not God.
Evolving into the
Pink and blubby.
You don't know.
Whether or not you've achieved enlightenment, I know that you still trust your Pokemon and your friends in very much the same way, don't you?
This message is
I'm
not...
falling asleep, actually.
Don't try to make a message out of that.
Yeah, you're right. True enlightenment is nothing more than knowing you can be a little bit better today than you were yesterday.
But you didn't know what enlightenment was before.
Can we go, please? I'd like to leave now.
You will always move forward.
She's still talking.
You've given me a wonderful opportunity to see what I can attain in my life. And you have the same opportunity with each other, so take it, please. We will.
We'll take what?
But I can still be mad at them, right?
Oh, we kill them. The thunder shock.
They angered the gods.
Perhaps a little more training will do them some good.
After their enlightening experiences,
That was quite enlightening. No, they buried them.
For one another. And now their journey toward the Blackthorn City Gym and the
It continues on at the learning a beautiful lesson about your true self.
Why won't that Delibird leave us alone, James?
I don't know.
Now I gotta...
Oh, their got bills to pay.
How can I rid my mind with that
Got to pay the bills,
Oh!
Now then.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ready to try just
This is actually torture, though.
our minds?
My mind is...
The cult's taking them.
My legs are numb.
My tummy's empty and my mind is numb.
Could this be considered food for thought?
Oh.
No time to question my mood.
It was a self-contained story.
Probably one of the most unenlightening episodes there's
The
been.
most unenlightening.
That was a pretty rubbish one of the as fillers go.
As fillers go, it was definitely forgettable.
Yeah.
It was useless.
Yeah.
And we didn't learn anything except that
They
you
tried
should
to
just
turn it into
take
some-
your lives and enjoy them and
They tried to turn it into a message that we've heard like a million
times.
before.
Yeah. We've got this message so many times now.
Basically, go to a cult. That was the main message.
Find a cult, join
Join
them, and
Clean their
be at
floors
peace.
for free, and then leave and be like, cheers. That was a great time. I think that they were part of the Illuminati.
Go fishing.
I'm not quite sure. There were triangles. There was the all-seeing eye.
It was a very strange episode with a very strange cult.
Yes.
But
Don't
you
trust
know,
that woman.
It was one of those self-contained filler mons that you
So
know
we just
and
gotta
love.
get through. Mm-hmm.
And there'll be plenty more on
Oh,
the
yeah.
way. There isn't much else to say about it except for trivia. Here we go. We got some trivia to look at.
Triv me up.
Trivia up. This is the final episode written by the anime's original head writer,
All right.
Takeshi Shudo.
That's kind of interesting. That was a rubbish one to go out.
That was a really bad. I wonder if he was angry.
They were like,
You're fired, but you have to do one more episode. Right. Got it.
either that or they saw this episode. They're like, you're out. You've had enough chances.
Yeah, they're like, no. They gave him one last chance. They're like, this was not it. We're gonna have to let you go. You ran out of ideas, basically. Well, it's a shame the original head writer is gone. But if he's writing stuff like
we
this,
notice any kind of shift in the writing.
maybe. Who knows? The English title of this episode is a pun of the phrase "lighten up." Yeah, we know that. The Slowpoke religion draws heavily from Buddhism.
I guess meditation.
And the big statue.
I'm not sure how heavily we can consider
And
it.
instead of a big Buddha, a golden Buddha, it's a big Slowpoke.
I guess.
The episode uses music from Pikachu's Vacation. Great. Madeline mentions that Slowpoke is just a name that humans invented. This may be true in the games, but it's doubtful in the anime, where most Pokemon can say their names,
That's
even
true.
right after being born.
Mm-hmm.
This implies that Pokemon in the anime were named after their natural cries.
That is true. That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't really
They
say,
say
like,
that
it's a
name.
name we invented, like, but it says Slowpoke.
Slowpoke.
Team Rocket does not blast off in this episode.
They don't.
They don't get blasted with Pikachu's electric. During the meditation scene, Misty sees herself chasing an unknown legendary water Pokemon.
Yeah, what was that?
The only part of the Pokemon seen is the giant fin, which is similar to that of the then unreleased Mega Gyarados.
Oh, okay.
Interestingly enough, Misty would go on to own a Gyarados capable of Mega Evolving.
Spoilers.
Wow. So basically, she saw the future.
Wow.
I mean, we'll probably forget
I'll
that by
do it
then.
by then, don't worry.
Errors. The guidebook that Brock is reading at the start of the episode is black in color, when it should be blue and yellow as in previous episodes. The color of the guidebook was probably changed by accident because of the second book that Brock reads, which is also black. So they messed up. In the dub, Brock says that his hometown is Flint City, even though he's actually from Pewter City. Oh. Flint is the name of his father.
Oh,
that confused.
That's quite a bad one.
That confused me because he said from Flint City, and then my brain was like, wait, I thought he's from Pewter City.
Wow.
But then I forgot his dad's name is Flint, so I guess they really messed up.
How did they manage that? Wow.
Don't know. When Ash runs along the wall during the cleaning challenge, Totodile's lure ball is not equipped on his belt. I mean, that's quite a detail that you'd have to remember. It'd be easy to forget that one. It is said that when a shelter clamps down on a Slowpoke's tail, it will change shape, and the Slowpoke will evolve into a Slowbro.
Yeah.
The Slowpoke should evolve right when the shoulder makes contact with the Slowpoke's tail. The Slowpoke that was fishing at Lake Slowpoke caught a shelter on his tail, but was not seen evolving until later. That took
a while.
That was my thing. It was like,
you were like, I guess not.
It's taking a while here. Dub edits. During the meditation scene, Brock's fantasy of Madeline was cut from the English dub. Also, he was chasing Madeline.
Wow.
Why that though? Makes no sense. The close-up shot of the robed man hitting another robed man with his wooden paddle was covered up by an impact animation for the dub.
Oh wow.
Well, for violence, basically. The sound effects of the paddle hits during the meditation scene are much louder in the original Japanese version. The more violent, basically. In the original Japanese version, Ash mistakes the lake name Satori for his own name, Satoshi. In the English dub, he wonders what enlightenment means, thinking it is a lake that lightens up.
They had to figure something out for that, didn't they? They're like, what?
I mean, that was pretty clever to be like, enlightened. Does that mean it lights up? Versus, like, his name.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Well, it's not too bad of an edit, but lots of errors and lots of weird changes, but that's how it be. It is a shame that 4Kids toned down the violence because, like, you're making it purposely more kidsy than it already is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to be.
It's 4Kids.
Yes.
Doesn't
but
have
the
to
West needs to stop being such babies about people being smacked with wooden paddles, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
But that's my rant. Over.
You want to rate it?
Oh, yes! I forgot we're doing that now. New segment here. I recently messaged Suede over on Discord because I wanted to ask and see if we could essentially start using his rating that he used to do, where he rates an episode from Rock, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, or Master Ball, from worst to best. And since, I've always thought it was an interesting thing to do,
some people in the comments have mentioned about rating each episode.
Yeah, and I thought it would be a good idea to do, so I asked him, and he agreed, as long as I shout him out. So, shout out to Slade. Very awesome that he responded, because I didn't expect a response.
Because we're a small channel, right?
We're a small channel, and he's big, and he obviously doesn't have to let us do that, but it was very nice of him to do so. So, shout out to him. And glad we can rate this episode. What would you give? Are we starting off with a rock already?
We're not starting out great, are we? I would call this a rock. This is just a dud episode. It's a rock. Show me rock.
I think it's a rock as well. A rock for both of us. It didn't even get to Pokeball for this one.
Well.
But that's how it be. So, did you enjoy?
I mean, as much as you can enjoy a rock.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.
Stinky? Dinky. I can't hear what people say. What's wrong with Beans and Stinky. They're in this Stinky town. I think you want stinky bean cats.